Hey everybody, we're making hamburger steak today. I got my hamburger meat to make hamburger steaks today. What you'll need today is you'll need 2 eggs, a teaspoon of olive oil, a tablespoon of vegetable oil, and you'll need about 5 garlic cloves. Whatever comes in a big clove, and you'll need peppers and onions. So we're going to take this hamburger meat, we're going to mix it up with our eggs. I use 2. We're going to mush that up as much as we can. This is about 2 pounds of hamburger meat. That's all I needed to do this. So I'm going to mush this up. I say an egg per pound is what you need. So if you're doing more hamburger meat, if you're doing 5 pounds of hamburger meat, then I wouldn't say you use 5 eggs. I would say use 3. I would never say use over 3 eggs. So I'm going to mush this up real good. We're going to add our butter, which is 1 tablespoon of butter. I melted it. I'm going to mix that up. And we're going to use a lot of salt and pepper, which is my favorite. This is olive oil. We're going to mix this in. 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Going to mix in. Okay, I'm going to get that all mushed up real good, real good, real good. And we're going to put that over to the side. And we're going to deal with our garlic. So we're going to mash our garlic and we're going to put it in with our peppers, our red peppers, our bell peppers, and our onion. Give me a second to get these cut up and I'll be right back with you. All right, we're right back. We're right back. We're going to cut up our garlic. All right, and we're going to mash it. I'm going to mash it with our knife, and then we're going to cut it. Garlic, it said that the best part of it is when you first mash it. So we're going to mash it. We're going to cut it. This is about 4 cloves. That's what I have here. All right, so we have our bell pepper, we have our red pepper, we have our onions, and we have our garlic. We have our hamburger meat. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our salt and we're going to add our pepper. So I say about 3 or 4 twists, or if you're using a pepper or a salt shaker, about 2 douses. That's what I call it. And then we're going to add our pepper. This is fresh peppercorn pepper. If you don't have that, then 2 douses of pepper. I'm going to mix that together. Then what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that our we have 1 teaspoon of oil. That's all you need, because your hamburger meat is going to make enough grease for you. So we're going to take our hamburger meat, we're going to fold it over as much as we can. We're going to fold it over and we're going to make some hamburger patties out of it. Now, everybody knows from the South that hamburger patties, the bigger you make them, the bigger they are. That's for true. I mean, that's true. So we're going to make them as big as we can for hamburger steak. So I'm going to put them over here. This is big as you need to make them, and you need to make sure that your grease is hot. 1 teaspoon of grease when you do it. You need to make sure it's hot, and you need to make sure your patties are big enough and flattened enough where it's going to be a hamburger steak. So in my pan here, I have enough I have enough skillet to make 3 patties. So we're going to make them as big as we can. Since I don't want to do this again, we're going to fatten it down. And we're going to put it over here. And we're going to make 3 hamburger patties. 3. Oh, and they're gorgeous. And we're going to put them on medium high. We're going to take our garlic. And we're going to drizzle it over the top of our hamburger meat. I'm just going to put it over the top. We're going to make sure all the hamburger patties are consistent with the garlic. Garlic is a very good thing to put on your hamburger meat because let me tell you why. First of all, garlic is something that's very good for you. Second of all, it's part of keto. It's part of everything that you need for your hamburger meat to be consistent with what you're doing. So, all right, this is it cooking. We're going to cook this for at least 6 minutes on each side. As soon as it's done, you can even set your timer for 6 minutes on each side. After 6 minutes, it'll be delicious. You don't want to overcook your hamburger meat because if you want it, you do not want it tough. So we'll cook it on 6 minutes. Matter of fact, I'll set it right now. I'll set my timer for 5 minutes because it's been cooking. And in 5 minutes, I'll see you right back. All right, it's been 6 minutes. We're going to turn this over. Oh, look at that. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Okay, we're going to turn the hamburger steak over. Gorgeous. All right, we're going to turn this one over. Now, depending on your hamburger meat, will depend on how much grease you have. I have a lot of grease, but you cook that for 6 more minutes. I'll see you in 6 minutes. All right, we're after 6 minutes on the other side. We're taking our hamburger steak out, and we're going to put in our bell peppers, our red peppers, and our onions. It goes into we're going to put it into our stuff from the hamburger meat. We're going to cook this for just a couple of minutes. Just a couple of minutes. We're going to stir this around. This all comes from the hamburger meat. And if you have pieces of hamburger meat left in there, like I do, it's fine. We're going to cook this for about 3 minutes on medium low. All right, everybody, we've been doing these onions and the bell peppers and the from the grease from the hamburger meat. We're going to put this over on top of them. So we're going to do. If you've got hamburger meat left over, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's all good. So we're going to put this over on top of the hamburgers. As much grease as you can possibly get that stays in the pot is fine, because we're going to make gravy to go on top of this. So you want to leave all of the grease you can in there, because we're about to make some gravy. So put it in there. All right. We're about to do is we're about to make us. All right, you just kind of measure it out and put it over your hamburger meat. All right, now what we're about to do is we're going to add 1 cup of flour. Sorry, that happens sometimes. And 1 pack of Lipton onion soup mix. You'll stir this around, and you want to add, let me get my wooden spoon so I don't scratch my copper. Stir this around, and we want to add a 1/2 cup of water. And you want to cook it on medium. You want to get a 1/2 cup of water. 1/2 cup of water. And you want to put that in there. And we want to mix it up real good. So, my grandmother would have never agreed to Lipton onion soup mix because she would have said that we're being lazy. But now that we can get this, look at that. Oh my God, see, it's already forming up. My grandma would have said you had to work for it. If you wanted it, you would have to work for it. So, you see how good and thick that's coming up? That's because of the Lipton onion soup mix. And because of your gravy from your hamburger meat. So we're going to use it. And that cooks about 2 minutes. See you back in 2. Okay. We have made our sauce. And I have moved my hamburger meat over. Got one more to move over to my gravy. I'll let it cook in there for a few minutes. Just get that taste. And then we're going to take it out. And we're going to move it over to a plate. You can serve this up with rice. You can serve this up with pasta. Basically anything that you want to. Potatoes. Potatoes is a really good thing to serve it up with. Look at that. That is absolutely amazing. All right, we're going to try it. Oh yeah, it's completely done. Oh, that is delicious. Absolutely delicious. Let me tell you, if you serve it with a tomato, tomatoes is the best thing to serve with hamburger steak, and a baked potato, which I've done in the microwave. I did a baked potato in the microwave. I was lazy. All right, everyone, this is what it looks like. This is the hamburger steak with green peppers, red peppers, and onions. And I put 2 slices of a tomato and a baked potato. Matter of fact, I'm going to put a little butter on my baked potato. Look at that. Oh my God, that's wonderful. If that's what you want for dinner, and let me tell you what, your kids will love it. All kids love hamburger steak because they love hamburger meat for some reason. But anyway, this is great. But if you need anything from me, tips on how to do it, if you need a share on the baked potato, this is a wonderful baked potato, or where to get your tomatoes, just share and like me, and I will definitely hit you back. Peace out. Have a blessed day.
Thank you for watching Cooking with Gina Bug. Be sure to follow so you don't miss out on future recipes.